Death to the Furry King! Oh, but first, I'm gonna go deal with more sports. I'm always a fan of going to take down athletes. Show that I'm better than them. At sports? No. Oh, if you think I can be better than them at sports, I would love for you to actually see that. Oh, tennis people. I haven't played these guys in a while. Because it feels like, yeah, it's been a while since I played them, I think. Well, time to die. Let's go.
As a proper lady, I am elegant all the way down to my toes.
There's getting different athletes, which is nice. As I see this place progress with, like, all the difficulties and new trainers as you go forward. So, you know, at least keep things interesting. Uh-oh. I think the only good move I have for dealing with you in this Pokemon is Crunch. Well, I guess I can always have Palpitoad take the reins again and try to absolutely murder all of you. Then again, I'm convinced that Condom can learn. It needs to get up one more level. And as soon as it does, it can finally evolve. I can finally evolve it once it learns the move it gets at the next level, which I believe is Thunderbolt. We're so close.
What is this?
It's you losing to me. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, I am a lady and I've lost my nerve.
Well, isn't that a shame? You should feel bad for yourself. I know I feel bad for you. I'm always going to feel bad for you because you guys have not learned a thing. Alright, I want to battle you. I want to play ball like a strong athlete. Well, either way, I have a lot of people watching tennis here. Man, I'm surprised there's many people who even be into tennis. At least this dedicated to it. By the way, I'm going to put an end to you all in your reign. You must die for my amusement. Hi, for my amusement? Yes, for my amusement. Ha! You thought Bulldoze would be difficult. Why did I hit him with an electric move? I'm an idiot. Ow. Oh god, no. They're powering each other up with speed using discharge. I can't believe I used this electric move. All I tried to do was freaking do Crunch. I did the wrong move. Haha! Your speed's are back down. Now that means much. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That was just them doing this. I was just saying, I thought I did Crunch. I felt like an idiot if I did do that. Actually, decent strategy. Too bad my strategy is actually pretty foolproof right now, which is great. Can you stop hurting my freaking condom? It doesn't like the feeling of shock. Please leave it alone. I'm sorry. I know it's embarrassing. Just let it be for now, okay? So close. So close. A no-point game against you because you are so strong. No-point game because we could not win at all. Damn straight you could not. And more from a strong person like you. Should I take an arrow to the knee? What the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, ignore these fucking weirdos. Welcome back, everybody, to more Let's Play Pokemon White version. This is your host, the MJ4106. And
12 egg rounds coming soon. I'll practice smashes by using you as a wall.
Do you guys use your Pokemon to practice smashing people by friggin' using Pokemon battles? What kind of smashing move do your Pokemon even have? Sounds anything useful? Oh dear. At least a grass type. Well, good. I can kill it with fucking Fly then. Oh no, you're actually going for the tough route. Goddamn. But last time we got to witness N summon the power of a legendary Pokemon and take it by his side. Reshiram, the Fire Dragon, who was one of the ancient Pokemon of legend. We revealed there was a second one for us to go after. Zekrom, for which we need the Dark Stone to be able to summon. Which, well, you know, I'll work on my way to getting. So, well, may as well train up a little bit with some extra trainers along the way before I do such a thing. Because I like to see what other trainers have to offer for me. Oh, that was actually a smart move for you to do right now. Oh, your special stats and your speed rose? God damn. I forgot Quiver Dance is actually a pretty good move. Especially if you're special based. That's a physical move, and I'm a physical fighter with Dodo. Like, god damn, you deserve it.
Oh, woo, must catch my breath. That was some good training.
Yeah, I'm glad you thought so.
You and I have just met. Let's start this game from the beginning.
No, I'm not starting this game over. I'm already far enough along as it is. I know the seasons have been weird for me, but I am not going to start this whole thing over just because I misnamed a few things. I'm not that desperate to go back to the beginning just because I didn't get the right natures and IVs. You people are super dedicated are the worst parts of some of the fan base. Then again, the only way to really be competitive is to fucking... It feels like you need to cheat and be competitive in the Pokemon scene. I know that's not actually the case, but I'm just saying. It's weird how dedicated you have to be to really make the most out of your Pokemon. You gotta go out of your way to fight particular types of Pokemon just so you can hopefully get the experience you need from the right Pokemon to build the stats that they need. You also need to do constant breeding to get the IVs maxed out for that Pokemon. You also got to make sure once you have the maxed IVs, you get the Pokemon of the right nature so they get the right stat increases that you want them to have. Oh, God. There's just so much to it. I hate how much there is to all of it. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I could go over there. A trainer from Town challenged and successfully beat Clay, the Driftvale gym leader. Oh, well. Good job, Bianca. A trainer from Town challenged and successfully beat Skyla, the Mistron's gym leader. Wow, good job, Bianca. It's talking about you, idiot. I also forgot. I want to go check out the Ferris wheel. I forgot you can do battle here every day. There might be somebody new here now. Yes, that's the only reason I'm coming back here. I do like seeing some of the periphery battles they have on the side. It's always nice to appreciate. Oh, little girl.
Alright, Connell, it'll be so fun if it's Stone. What's the matter? You want to go for a ride? Oh, I get it. You can't ride because you're all by yourself. And they don't let you ride this Ferris wheel by yourself. I don't want to cause something. I don't have anything to do until my dad comes back. We can play it in a moment if you want. We're playing me that we can both ride the Ferris wheel.
Why the hell not?
You do? You want to play with me? I'm happy. Fun, let's battle.
You do get a different trainer here based on every season, so it's worth coming here once a month just to see the different trainers you have here. Even if they don't happen to be strong. Hey, I'll take it. It's free experience. And if I can learn my move from this battle, all the better. You even have a friggin' version exclusive Pokemon. How nice of you to have that for me. But yeah, the whole competitive building is just so much for me.
Wow, great, you're strong!
I forgot about the level scaling for the friggin' experience. Damn it! I was hopeful.
That was fun, thank you. I knew you'd be strong because you're big. My dad's really strong in Pokemon battles too. He's the champion.
Oh God, wouldn't that be a fright?
But he's been busy working, so he doesn't play with me. He's a dick. But you're gonna play with me. Next, let's ride the Ferris wheel.
All right, kid, fine. This feels like I could be a criminal. Going on a ride with a random person's daughter.
Yay, it's going round and round. Yay, it's going up and up.
Well, at least it's nice to know you're not afraid of heights, little girl. Good for you.
Yay, so up in the sky. It's fun.
Could you mind not rocking this thing? I'm not a fan of rocking at high height, personally.
Look how far we can see. Look, please, trainer.
All right, fine, I'll hold you. This is getting weird. Can I get off this thing? Leave me alone. Oh, boy.
Yay, that was cool. Did you have fun? Been a while since I had fun. My dad doesn't take me anywhere lately. He just comes home and sleeps. So I try to have fun here by myself until my dad comes back. Let's play some more.
I'm good. I want your dad to wake up coming after me. He sounds like an actual upstanding guy. I'm gonna make sure I don't do anything to get the wrong idea about his daughter. But yeah. I also I do admire the work that some people do to try to make your Pokemon competitively viable. And again, the most competitively viable you can tell for basically the whole the competitive scene in regards to the tier lists. But I don't always agree with tier lists for some things. At least when it comes to like fighting games, because it can depend. You can have a really good strategy with a fighter some people thought was like one of the worst. With a game like this, tier lists actually feel like they do pretty good understanding of how a Pokemon can fight. Its are terrible. Rock type, ground type, steel type Pokemon, weather its answer without damage. Of course, you dig in a cave takes you back against this instantly. What do you think of that? Means you gotta be sure to dig some more. Yeah, I'll dig for your life. I'll make you regret ever wanting me to dig. Oh yeah, I still have to battle with trainers around here, don't I? I'm gonna regret having this trainer up front, but it really make you listen to the desert. Really big. It's not running a Pokemon. I'd be in trouble if I'm not strong. Yes.
You can find the newly discovered entrance to the ruins if you go through the gate that just head straight.
We've been there before because I wanted to get the fossil Pokemon first. So, now I can go here for fun.
I'm going inside does. Just like caves, you can run into Pokemon almost anywhere in the desert. They don't like hiding in the pale sand, so you walk here, you won't have to worry about battling.
Yep, nice reminder. Only the deep sand is like grass. Otherwise, you don't have to worry about it. Right. And don't forget, you have the doctor. Now make your Pokemon healthy. I am very glad I found you.
There's ours place. Do you have medicines?
I do not, but I will be fine.
And all around the world, I learned to travel brings change. If you're not afraid, being changed.
What'd you say?
And really, again, we should not be afraid of change. We should not be afraid of being changed. I do not want to be changed. I know Lily and I curl up my Pokemon watching twinkling stars. Trying to stars slow down the rhythm of my life.
I bet you do. What the hell?
First reason to come clear out here and talk to me. So move, so I'll give you this.
Oh, soft sand! Raise the power of ground type moves. There you go, Vector.
Oh, this is soft sand, the power of ground type moves go up.
I mean, yeah. It's a very useful item. I do like the power boosting items, especially since they upgrade the power of those moves they hold by 20%. Like, yeah. That's a pretty good boost if I've known one. Give the Rage Candy Bar to the Pokemon statue? Wait, what? Here's the Pokemon statue responded to the Rage Candy Bar. The Pokemon was asleep in Darmanitan. Wait, Darmanitan attacked. Wait, what? I forgot the Rage Candy Bar did this. Okay. We have a Darmanitan. Sure, I guess. I guess I will fight you since you happen to be here. Oh god, you're going Flare Blitz! You're a dick! Ow! Pain. Oh, well, good thing I did special attack for this. Well, in case something happens, I think I'm gonna get another Pokemon up front. Because I do not want him to die. Because he's got the Sandstorm and this to worry about. Uh-oh. Zen mode triggered! Aha! See, now it's a fire and psychic type. Well, Vector, could you just weather the storm here, please? So, yep, this is how you get a Darmanitan the hidden ability Zen mode. This is one of the easiest ways to get it. However, its physical attack goes down once it goes into Zen mode. And basically, after the first turn, it enters this state. So, you know. This is actually a good one to get if you want to have a surprise psychic type on your team. But yep, it goes from a physical attacker to a special attacker, so it's a wild card, but it's an interesting one. So yep, I guess a Rage Candy Bar will get them to do that, so there you go. Here's Darmanitan, the blazing Pokemon. When we get in battle, it transforms into a stone statue, then sharpens its mind and fights on mentally. Yep, that is a Zen mode hidden ability. You know, I never knew those ones had that, probably because they kept killing them the first turn like an idiot. Here's me a statue of Pokemon. Looks like you can get up to 5. So yeah, that's nice. Oh yeah, I should probably go heal. But yeah, that's another thing, having to get Pokemon to have the right abilities, because I'm trying to think. I think breeding Pokemon, you get like a certain chance of getting Pokemon's hidden ability, which is weird. It's not always very helpful. Like sometimes the hidden ability they get is fucking stupid. Like you think a hidden ability is something that's very advantageous to them. Sometimes it is. Honestly, I feel like more and more some of the standard abilities Pokemon have are to their advantage. And there's some Pokemon only have one ability, like my friggin' Electric with Levitate. The whole line only gets Levitate. I don't think it gets another ability. That's kind of how it is for a lot of them, honestly. Especially if they have Levitate. Then again, you can always use moves to override some abilities. You're crazy.
Whether I travel or not, I want to make a great discovery.
Well, I'm glad you do. At least somebody does. The whole competitive scene, there's so much to look into with it. Especially the whole idea of whether you'd want to go with friggin' physical or special attackers, depending on what you need. Because, well, it can be very strange about what would actually work out for a Pokemon based on, you know, their abilities as well. And while some Pokemon, because of the whole physical special split being fixed come, you know, Generation 4, it's, well, difficult for some. Because they used to only be good at one thing, and in the old games, it was to their advantage. Well, you can finally get rid of Charge Beam. By Charge Beam, hello, Thunderbolt. And with that, I can finally evolve you without a care in the world. And with that, our final evolution is complete.
Oh, I may have discovered something good about you.
You're a dick. Is that a good thing?
I guess. World's full of mysteries. That's why I look closely. That's why I listen carefully. I think, I reflect, I discover something new.
I mean, good for you! I'm glad you discovered something new. So it's the fact that I'm about to frickin' become even stronger. So, like I said, now you're on Thunderbolt, you have nothing else interesting to learn. I think you learn Discharge later, but honestly, Thunderbolt's better off. Discharge is better for team battles, especially if a opponent's immune to electric-type moves. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned, you can't cancel stone evolutions. Just heads up. Once you start them, that's your choice. But yep! Here's his final form! Oh my god, Electros! Yep, it's a pretty decent electric type. It's not very fast, but its physical attack is good, and still has Levitate, so technically it has no weakness. Unless you do something to kick it onto the ground. Using an ability or a move. But yep, now my team is almighty. Good. May as well look at your stats just for the heck of it. Now you take the time to go back to, wherever, the Strolton City, to see if you learn a new move that's useful to you. Yeah, look at it, both of its attack stats are pretty good. It's definitely a beast compared to fucking Slippy over here. Yeah, it's actually pretty fucking competent. So yeah, I do love Electros. It is a beast. It's one of my favorite. And the fact that it has freaking Levitate makes it all the better. Like, dude, this Pokemon's a monster. I love this fucking thing, and nothing can tell me otherwise. Well, that, now you can finally train like normal. Oh, I love it.
World's full of mysteries. That's why I look closely and I listen carefully. I learned something new. Like you're a dick.
You said that already.
You're a dick.
I know! Leave me alone! Ooh, a psychic out here.
I am a psychic, so just one look at you tells me that you are a trainer.
Cool, I'm glad you figured that out. You psychics are so brilliant. But yeah, there are a lot of crazy strategies though in regards to the competitive scene. Like, you know, whether you're going to go with physical attackers or special attackers, whether you're going to try to do a defense strategy to basically try to outlast your other your opponent's Pokemon, whether you're going to use weather effects to strengthen your Pokemon's powers, or set up a whole team strategy around like Sunny Day or Rain Dance.
I'm a psychic, so I can tell the battle's over.
Like, I know apparently Rain Dance was big in like Gen 4 and Gen 5 competitive play, if I remember correctly.
Sifting the ever-changing sand, sifting my ever-changing feelings. My feelings. Telepathy means others will be aware of my feelings. That can be a good thing. Wait! What the fuck was that?
Did he just have a revelation that cut us off from the real world?
Ignore that. It means others will be aware when I have awkward or painful feelings, too.
What the f- Did she just... I have no words. What the fuck just happened?
Cause you fuse these ruins. It's fun to imagine.
And how are you feeling? What the fuck happened? Are we all connected to a USB cable? Is this a simulation? That's a capture equipment. Don't worry about it. What the fuck was that? Why did that bitch do that? This isn't right, man. All right, that was weird. Please ignore that. Sorry about that. I think I hit a wire. I must have loosely disconnected something. My bad. Anyway, yeah. The weather-based strategies are a bold one, but one that can actually work out if you know what you're doing. Ow! Bug bite, you son of a bitch! Ow. At least I don't have to watch weather effects take place. Again? No! No! What are you doing? Uh-oh. I wonder if this cable's dying. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me a sec on this.
I was really very upset I couldn't win, man. Damn it!
Freaked me out. Alright, I'll just have to hold my 3DS very stably now.
People play by each have different feelings.
Probably both are correct. God damn it, I didn't think this cable would be dying. Well, thankfully it's Pokemon, so I don't have to move my 3DS around. Maybe I should just keep it on the fucking table I have in front of me. Well, there we go. I haven't seen fucking technical difficulties in a while. At least it's the USB cable this time and not the capture device like it was last time. Oh, I was afraid that would happen at some point. My fears have been realized. Oh well, we'll grow past this. I don't need to hold anything, so we'll be okay. I think it's a bad cable. I hope that's all it is. But anyway, yeah. Pokemon strategies can be a dime a dozen, but you can also have some weird ones, such as using substitute and stuff. Like, substitute strategies are a weird one to think about, but, you know, they can work. Substitute is such a strange move, but in a way, you can use it to protect your Pokemon and set up some strange ideas for, you know, attacks and defense. Oh, that moment. That's you notice how great Pokemon are. Oh god, I'm getting sick. This desert is not good for me. You finally just now noticed that, guys. Are you that dense you don't even notice? Good lord. You people are hopeless. Oh, there's an item I haven't found in here. Oh, see, I don't need go-go's here. Oh, I come all the way from the Hoenn region. Right. It's kind of annoying they brought the sandstorm back. At least you don't need goggles to run through here. It's like they did that to mock the fucking Gen 3 games. Like, remember you needed goggles to go through the desert? No, you are ballsy enough to do it anyway. Scorching desert, a passion for adventure, and a heated battle. Hey, welcome to America. We don't give a fuck. We're just gonna water the desert like doesn't mean anything. Because we just don't give a shit. That is really how we are. We'll just water the desert for no reason. Just because we can. We want to prove just how cool we are. We could also be very drunk or very high and don't know better. Because we have been given too much freedom. You used the wrong move, you idiot! Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Luckily, it worked out because these Pokemon are weak as hell. Whew. Hide! Oh, you're fine. Get over it. Speed is cruel to treat a burn. Better bring a bird heal. Or burn berry, whatever. When it's hot or cold, there's no problem. You have passion. Yeah, passion. Oh man, they got rangers hiding out in the safe spot. Here, what the hell? I see the hardies of the desert through a battle. I'm so glad you guys are trying to battle me, showing me the power of the desert. Wow, I'm so excited. Oh man, fire type, son of a bitch. Well, time for Slash then. I'm trying to think of other strategies there are. I mean, how many people actually try to do a strategy to have like one particular type of Pokemon? Because, you know, I'm sure that's a strategy that could work if you have counters for a lot of, you know, type you're fighting against. That requires, like, some great planning, though. Yeah, so that makes the Pokemon series fun. Even the strangest strategy can be considered really good, such as setting a Pokemon out and setting them back in, because taking them out of the battle, putting them back in will change something with them. Like with one of those new Pokemon. Desert, hot, mouth, dry. Dude, stop drinking the sand! That's not the way you want to do it! Be careful, birds. Better bring a bird heal. God damn it, why do you guys do this? Weirdos. If only it's a bird, it also weakens physical attacks. This works quite well. We do it on purpose. I should have figured you guys would, but even still. Why does it feel like there'd be something here? Oh, Rock Tomb. Wow, that's a helpful move. That's great. Oh, wow. Remember that I have it. I guess that's Rock Tomb for you. I guess that could have been useful in the other gym, but I forgot to notice that was there, so fuck me, I guess. I don't really care for it, though. God, get out of my way! Then again. Oh, right, I forgot I could catch you. I guess I should try then, huh? Then any move I use on you will kill you! Well, actually, if I'm lucky, maybe this won't kill you. Unless... Oh, baby, it worked! Oh no, Side Wave, random amount of psychic damage. Oh, I'm so glad you thought that was a great move to use. Oh, you got a friggin' magic veil. Fuck you. You would have a friggin' ability that keeps you from getting hurt by sand. Fuck you. Get the ball. I just realized here's an Ultra Ball to catch friggin' recent Pokemon I ran into. Who cares? Get the Pokeball. Oh no, I did that for the Darmanitan, that's right. Oh man! My speed has risen. I'm glad for you. I'm so glad your speed has risen! Get my fucking ball, bastard! Damn! Yeah, that's a fun thing with Pokemon though. The strategies are, well, there's a lot of them. One of those Pokemon from recent memory is, what is it, Palafin from Gen 9? The one basically you bring it in, and then you take it out. Once you bring it back in, it just becomes a fucking monster that's like as powerful as a legendary. It's fucked up. Why do they have to give it an ability that powers it up so much? Anyway, here's Sigilif, the avianoid Pokemon. Guardians of an ancient city. They use their psychic power to attack enemies that invade their territory. I mean, it's a psychic bird thing. What did you expect? Look at it! Not gonna worry about it. For now, I will collect Stardust. God, I have a lot of this to sell. I remember going to Icarus City who will buy this for a lot of money. That'll be the most useful thing for me to do. Another psychic running around. Why are there just psychics running around the desert like they got nothing better to do? Because they have nothing better to do. They're psychics. Unless they have a gig to actually get the money, they have no need to be actually, you know, doing something productive with their psychic talents. Which is a real shame. They could be doing something real productive with their psychic talents. They refuse to! The abilities of my Pokemon, I will show them to you. One is the ability to use a psychic move. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so stupid! But yep, abilities go a long way for some of the, you know, actual talents as well. In regards to, you know, actually having a strong Pokemon. That's why people in Gen 4 love Machamp with no guard. Because that ability basically made it so... No! The ability basically made it so... Oh, cool! You're trying to do something that makes it hard for me to hit you. Guess what? No guard. I will hit you. I will fucking hit you. Oh, no guard is a terrifying ability. Which I learned the hard way when I had to fight Machokes in the wild. And he was fucking cross-chop on me when I did fly! Because they can fucking hit me, apparently. I would not be able to make good use of the ability Mummy. I mean, that's a decent ability. Getting rid of somebody's ability is a good ability itself. If the ability changes to Mummy, the Pokemon cannot use its original ability. It's subtly devious, isn't it? Yeah! Makes it feel useful for the Pokemon that has Mummy. When anybody gets hit with... Anybody attacks a Pokemon with Mummy gets mummified themselves. It's like zombifying. Which is really, really weird in its own way. I don't like you just mummify other Pokemon just by doing that. That's fucked up, dude. I didn't know they could even think about doing such a thing. Well, either way. I'm also glad to have learned the Rage Candy Bar is what wakes up the Darmanitan to get a Zen Mode one. Somehow I didn't know that, because I never actually experimented with that like that. But, well, you learn something new every day about these weird-ass Pokemon. The shifting mode Pokemon are always the weirdest ones. And yet, the strategies evolve even more. All's kind of a pun, because considering... shut up. With the next generation... And again, like I said, this is what some people consider the last great generation of Pokemon, because they start changing a lot more with the next game. They start introducing a gimmick that ruins the games for some people. And it was the beginning of basically new gimmicks being added in every fucking game. I will admit, though, I don't hate the gimmicks they try to introduce. But at the same time, they do kind of ruin the whole, like, some of the balancing of the game. It ruins some of the other Pokemon, makes others feel useless. And again, I guess that's what happens every generation. Once you introduce new abilities, old abilities just start to look useless. At least in Gen 9, they did try to buff some abilities, which is good. I appreciate they at least put in the effort to do that. This is the way I wanted to go, right? I try to remember this is the way I wanted to go, because I could be in the wrong entrance. In which case, I want to go to where the Darmanitans are. I will just look and double check, and then I will go back to the entrance and end the episode. Because I have a feeling I'm in the wrong one. Not that I actually remember. Yep, I'm in the wrong one. Alright, so go back to the one where the Darmanitans are. It makes a lot more sense now I think about it. Alright, well, you know, it's always fun looking at Pokemon strategies. Sometimes, stop, bro! Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's the entrance to the Relic Castle. You're impressive, bro. Made it here before I did. You leave the Desert Resort's Pokemon took longer than I would have thought. I like being all the way out here thanks to my Pokemon. Onward ahead. Let's hurry.
I'm getting out of here.
Really, dude? The hell? Onward ahead. Let's hurry.
Well, sure, I guess. Thanks for coming by to, cheer me on. Sharon, I guess. You know, it's the fun thing about Pokemon, being able to look at a lot of the strategies you can develop, and, yeah, work with it. Hopefully it works out well for you. That's all I can say. Alright, well, either way, let's end this episode here. So, we made it to the Relic Castle. I got to catch these Zenmoons Darmanitan, which I'm kind of cool with. And we got to battle more trainers. And now that my condom has reached its final form, its terrifying form, I am ready for anything. Also, I'm hoping I won't have capture issues again like I did just now. That's upsetting to me. I hate it when that happens. It always throws me off my game. Alright, well, let's end the episode here. Come back next time. We will go to Roland Castle and follow Alder and I guess Sharon here to deal with whatever Team Plasma's next plan is going to be. Whatever it is, it can't be good for the world. Because it harms me. I am this world's savior. And you harm me, you are bringing nothing but death and destruction to the rest of the world as we know it. I am its martyr. The world really deserved much better than me, didn't it? Apparently not.